It's New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. It's New Year, new you once again, right? Like every year this comes around, we're ready for a fresh start. Try something new, try something different. I can't wait to share with you some really great tips and a really great offer, too. So if you're here with me today, go ahead and say hello. I'd love to see who's with us. We are officially going to go live and start this program at 7. So just a few minutes away. So hang on, and we got some fun things to share. Hey, happy new year. Hi. We're just about ready to launch. This is so fun. Love being here. I hope that you are going to love our January schedule. So every Tuesday, I'm going to be here with a new event, something fun, something quick. Nothing's going to take, well, you know what might take long is bingo. Bingo always takes a little bit longer. We're playing bingo at the end of the month. So you're going to want to watch for that. It's Mary Kay Bingo. If you haven't played with us before, not the same as a normal bingo game, but still a lot of fun. You can win some great prizes. Good to see y'all. Happy New Year. I've got a gift basket of so many wonderful things, and you're going to have a chance tonight to get something free from me in this new year. New year, new you. Oh, I'm so glad you love the retinol. Yeah, my fave. That is a game changer. So, yeah, who else is using retinol? Tell us who else is using it. I would love to see. Hi, Amanda. Heather, so good to have you with us. All right. Well, it is New Year, new you. And I got some great tips for you tonight. I think you're going to love them. I think. We are all about here at Mary Kay just making you feel good, making you feel your beautiful best self. Hi, Mary. So happy to have you here. And so I have some really great tips on just all of our products and what we can do for you as beauty consultants. I first want to do a great shout out to all of these beautiful women that are joining us tonight. We have consultants and a lot of guests with us too. And I want to say thank you to you because at the end of this year, my unit, I should say our unit, the group of women that comprise the Amy Schul group in Mary Kay, we were named the #1 unit in all of New York State. That's huge. That is huge. So I've been with Mary Kay for 31 and a half years. And it's always kind of been on my radar to hit that. And I'm like, oh, that is so hard to do. Like there are some big time sellers and some great units and some powerhouse women living in New York and part of Mary Kay. And we did it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So yay to all of you. And thank you to our customers. We're on a mission this year to sell $1 million. So our fiscal year started on July 1. So we're already halfway through. We're not at the halfway point, technically, our numbers. That doesn't mean anything because I know how momentum works. I know the power of one. I know the power of adding one more. If you want to be on a fun ride and if you're looking for something extra to do, maybe bring in a little extra money, make a couple extra girlfriends. When you talk to your consultant, tell her you might want to be a part of this $1 million ride. There has never been, I just dropped my papers for tonight. You can do this too. There's never been anybody in all of Western New York, Rochester, Syracuse. I don't know how far. I don't think as far as Erie that has sold $1 million ever in the history of Mary Kay. So we want to be the first. And there's only been a couple people in New York State that have done it in the past, mostly downstate. So we're excited. Yes. All right. Well, I got to bend down to pick up my paper. So don't go away. I'll be right back. I got them. I got my notes. I don't want to miss anything because we're just going to have some fun here tonight. My big question that I posed to everybody was it's a new year. And this is usually a great time to just kind of for reflection. I'm not a big start the goals on January 1, like I'm changing my whole life. But I do love January for reflection, to kind of take a look back over where did I grow? What are the great things that happened last year? The challenges. I always look at challenges as growth, right? So where was the hard stuff? The hard stuff is where we grow. The great stuff are the blessings, right? The beautiful little gifts along the way. Challenges can be a gift too, because we can grow a lot from them. So I do like to do that in January, the beginning of January. And as part of the check in, how about let's do a wellness check in? Let's talk about skin health, because so much can happen from one January to the next in terms of your skin. And I want you to understand the value of working with your beautiful, professional, independent beauty consultant and what she has to offer you, combined with this incredible Mary Kay company that is on the forefront of science, where we manufacture our products right here in the United States. Our manufacturing plant only produces Mary Kay. That is unheard of in the skincare and cosmetic industry. And we have complete control over the quality of ingredients that are going in those products. We have our own scientists that are doing research. We're not just slapping a label on somebody else's product. We know where it comes from. We know what it does. We know what the purpose is. And we only sell good, amazing quality products. Now, you combine that power with your independent beauty consultant and all that she knows, and you guys stay hooked into her, because she will be able to help you through any skincare crisis. So yeah, it's so fun to be here with everybody. All right, so we are going to talk about what changes may have happened to your skin from last January to this January, because what you've been using all the way along in Mary Kay may not be what is best for you right now. Maybe there are some things that we can switch up a little bit. We're going to talk about that. Let's get into it, and let's see all of what might have happened, what may have happened that has brought you this far, 365 days, one more time around the sun, right? Let's talk about what could have happened to your skin. We're going to go through 4 main principles, and there are some things I'm not hitting on here, which is hydration and your diet. Like, make sure that's all in check, right? Maybe that went to the wayside because of some stress or whatever happened last year. But we're just going to talk about aging and what happens when you age. Now, the number one thing that helps you maintain the integrity with your skin, helps you to look younger, look smoother, your skin looks strong, is collagen and elastin. Those are so important to your skin's integrity. And the problem is that they peak. Who knows when collagen and elastin peaks in your skin? Like, when is your peak ages for collagen and elastin? Anybody know? Anybody know? This is because I would bet that every single person on this Facebook group right now has had problems with collagen and elastin, because in your early 20s is when it peaks. 20s. I know. I see 20. All right. Someone got it. Dawn got it. Yeah, 20. Our Mary Kay consultants know. Okay. Around 20, early 20s is when collagen and elastin peaks. And unfortunately, from there, we just start getting depleted of it. And so as you age, we see so many different things: fine lines and wrinkles, sagging skin. Do you know one of the factors that can help speed up the decrease of collagen and elastin? Stress in your life, believe it or not. That's why exercise and meditation, that can help your skin. Yoga can help your skin because it helps to lower stress, helps to lower the process of collagen and elastin being depleted from your skin. So yeah, in your early 20s. So that's why we're so proud of our Mary Kay skincare. Like, we have great products for teenage years. And then we have our new miracle set that really, I like to start putting people on it in the early teens, get them in a good routine, right? But mid 20s for sure. And then we move all the way up to our incredible Time Wise Repair line, for when you're really seeing the effects of the collagen and elastin decline, right? And even on top of that, to help improve that even quicker, is retinol. And we had some shout outs for our retinol Yay, early on in this conversation, retinol is amazing for that. And you can start using retinol in your 20s. That is not an old lady product. That is something that dermatologists across the board feel that, like, in your 20s, like, everybody should be on retinol. Everyone should be on retinol. So we can hook you up with that for sure. Okay, so what else? So during this last year, if you are not if you're not 20 yet, if you're under 20, you're still on the upgrade. You're still moving up with your collagen elastin, so you're on the good end of it. But if you're 20 or older, you have lost collagen and elastin in this last year. There's no doubt about it. The other thing that you may have noticed that you've lost is a decline in oil production as you get older. Now, some of you might be thrilled with that. Some of you may have been born with oily skin, struggled with it your whole life. But for the vast majority of people that just have normal, maybe on the borderline of combination skin, as we move along the scale, as we move along the age progression scale, we're going to notice a decrease in oil. Our sebaceous glands stop secreting oil, which then causes dryness, which then makes fine lines and wrinkles more noticeable. Our skin is not as elastic. So there's a lot that goes along with that. So 365 days later, from 2023 to 2024, I'm sorry to tell you, but aging has hit your skin, whether you notice it a lot or not. Now, the good news is, dermatologists and scientists are all in agreement that a good skincare line, a good skincare system can help taper that, make it slow down a lot, and just really give you some great skin. Oh, I know acne is not fun. That's a whole other deal. We got stuff to deal with that too. So you hook in with your consultant if you have acne problems, because she can definitely help you with that. All right. So that was kind of the long list of things that may have happened to your skin in this last year. And if you're 20 or older, that's affected you already. Can you believe it? So yeah, you may not notice it yet, but let's talk about sun exposure. Because unless you are, well, I don't know, where would you be living? In a cave, underground? We all have the effects of sun exposure. And we know that is getting more and more serious as time goes on with the issues to climate and everything that's happening. But you know what else is kind of the equivalent of like you're getting sun exposure? It does just as much damage to your skin as blue light. So you're sitting in front of your phone or your computer. Blue light is radiating off of that, and it does affect your skin. So I kind of group that under sun exposure as well. Well, what happens with all that? And here's the deal. The changes you may see in your skin from sun exposure from last January to this January may have not even happened in this last year. You may be really good using sunscreens and protecting yourself, and yet, you may still find some pigmentation changes, uneven skin tone, maybe even some spots that pop up, your face, your hands. That is sun damage that may have been done a long time ago. It does take a while for sun damage to show up on the surface of your skin. And when that happens, we do have some things that can help with that. We have some great products that can help to reduce some of that, reverse a lot of that. Retinol is one. Retinol is great with that. Of course, it's best just to prevent it as much as you can. And sunscreen in your skincare on a daily basis is really important to that. Yeah, blue light's not good for your skin. Yeah, it's the radiation that comes mostly off of your phone. Not if yeah, your phone, it's not good. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on the comments. But yeah, it definitely can affect your skin. It's not good. Okay, so sun exposure, all that. Okay, so pigmentation, uneven skin tone. All right, so here's the thing with sun exposure. We have skincare products that can help to protect, right? Sunscreen. We have good stuff that can help protect. We have products that can help reverse it. So you can talk to your consultant about that. But also, as from January to this January, sometimes what can happen is your skin tone can actually change. So our foundation, the foundation color that you have been matched to, especially if you are, well, anywhere, if you've gone and gotten a foundation match and you've been using that foundation for years and years, you may want to sit down with your consultant and just double check if it's the right one. I just finally had a conversation with a customer of mine. She's been a customer for, oh my goodness, I would say 20 years. And she hasn't lived in this area. So we've done a lot of matching, like over the phone and by trial and error. And I finally got to do an update with her. And she actually went up 3 shades from what she thought she was. And she said, I knew something wasn't right. And I just couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it can be so subtle, but we can help with that. So your skin, absolutely, from last January to this January, you could be needing a different foundation color, and it could make all the difference in the world to how you show up and how you just look, how radiant you look. So you want to check in with that with your consultant. Now, talking about sun and skin tone, obviously from season to season, your skin is going to change. Now, even if you wear sunscreen in the summer, your skin will probably still darken a little bit. So it is not uncommon to actually have 2 foundations, a winter foundation and a summer foundation, and you can kind of mix and match as you go from the light winter skin to the more darker summer skin, kind of mix the 2 together, and then you do it again on the reverse. So that's not uncommon. But your consultant can help you with that. All right. So super important with that. Sun exposure is a big deal. Make sure you got products that are helping to protect and to reverse. Okay. All right. So now nobody wants to talk about this one. I know, girls. So the young ones, if you're on here watching, I don't know, maybe science will come up with something amazing for you by the time you get to this point. But hormonal changes, they're the real thing, you guys. They will, you'll see some big changes in your skin. Most people with hormonal changes get drier. Some see more oil. Like, we don't know, right? It's from person to person. So it's super important you stay connected tight with your beauty consultant and let her know what's happening with your skin, because we can definitely make some suggestions for that. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I want to go back and look at your messages about foundation. Yeah, CC cream, so good. Large range of tones are covered with our CC cream, so it's very flexible. That's a great tip. You got rosacea with menopause. Yeah, my skin got real sensitive with menopause for sure. I've had to make some adjustments. And yeah, so super important. Okay, so of course, hormonal changes. We're talking same thing as just general aging, right? A loss of firmness, loss of elasticity, lots of times an increase in dryness, but there are definitely changes that will happen with your skin, but we can help you with those. So you just have to be willing to work with your consultant. One of the things I was so thankful for with Mary Kay is that as I went through different hormonal changes, aging, all this stuff accumulating, right? I am a beauty consultant. I have a wide range of products at my fingertips. And what I loved was being able to just keep pulling and trying and mixing and matching until I found what worked best for me. And you can also do the same. It's a little bit more work on your end because you're not going to have like a full inventory to pull from, but your consultant can help you with that, because all of our products are 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if you start on a product and you're like, it's making my skin too dry. Okay, well, let's try this moisturizer. Well, I don't know. I want something a little more hydrated, right? So we can keep mixing and matching until you have like the perfect routine. So I want you to know that as you start to see noticeable changes, don't be afraid to try something new, and don't be afraid to tell your independent beauty consultant when you don't think something's working for you, because we will make it right. We will just keep trying new products until we got it. All right. And we can do it through sampling as well. So whatever you need to do for that. Okay. So yeah, the hormonal changes, don't like them, but they're there and we can combat them. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. So this is important. let's talk about from January 2023 to January 2024. And we're going to talk about habits, okay? So it's a little little, I guess, life tip that I'm going to provide for all of you today. Hopefully this will benefit you in some way. Okay. I am not a big like January 1, set a goal, drive, hit the goal. I take a look at where I want to go and I say, what are the steps that it's going to take for me to get there? And how can I implement them in a daily way, a daily basis that's not going to overwhelm me and that is sustainable, right? Like, it's just how I just need to do that to feel balanced in my life. Skincare is no different. If you are someone that says, I love looking and feeling good, I want to grow up and not necessarily grow old, right? Like I want to learn more, experience more, be more, do more, but I don't want to look old. I love taking care of myself. I want, that's what I want in the future. I just want this great, healthy look. What is it going to take for you to get there? It's not going to take showing up at a spa and paying them $300 for a great facial and it's going to change your skin. It doesn't work like that. It's like if you want to have a really fit body and you start working out, 5, 6 times a week, and on the 120th workout, you look in the mirror and you say, wow, I'm really looking good. Like it's like I did this. Like workout number 120 is what made me look like this. This workout today. No, that's not how it works. It's all the little steps that you did to get yourself there. Skincare is no different, you guys. It's a habit. And when you can get that habit down because you know your outcome, you know what you want great looking skin, you want to look and feel good, right? You want to grow up and not grow old, all those great little things. It's going to come from daily habits and you need something sustainable. And that's what I love about our Mary Kay is that when you're looking for a skincare system, let's see, I have my miracle set, like our miracle set right here, right? So easy. It's a system right here. Morning and night, morning and night, morning and night. That's a system. And when you do it regularly, over time, you're going to see really great results. If that's not enough for your skin, we give you the repair system. The repair system is more for anti-aging, for more advanced skincare. It's more advanced skincare, but it's a system. And when you do it regularly, it's going to work. Now, here's the cool thing about when you build habits for this outcome that you want. When you have good structure in your day and you have good habits and you're working on those habits and you do it morning and night, when you mess up, it's okay. Like you mess up once or twice during this last year. Maybe you started on good skincare routine in January and you kind of messed up a little and you're only using a cleanser now and a moisturizer every once in a while. Okay, we got to restart. We got to reboot. You got to get a fresh start. So let's get started on that. If you mess up one night, you go to bed without taking your makeup off. Okay, it's one night without taking your makeup off. In the morning, you say, wish I didn't do that. Wish I went to bed before I took my makeup off and did all my skincare. Didn't like that I did that, but I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to put my energy into making sure that happens tonight. The difference is you're going to make mistakes. You're going to feel like, I just don't feel like doing it tonight. But when you can catch it, the deal is no mistakes twice in a row. You can't do it twice in a row. You mess up once, okay, take a breath, and then you dive back in. What happens with a lot of people in their goals, you set a goal, you start the process of meeting, whatever you're going to do to make that goal come into fruition. You mess up one night, you're like, all right, well, that really stinks. All right, well, I know I'm down on myself. I don't feel good. I don't feel like doing it tonight either. And before you know it, weeks have gone by and you're like, now I got to start again. I got to start all over. So don't let yourself do that. Get on a good skincare routine that's right for you and stick to it. Stick to the habit. Make it a habit. That one habit, changing that one thing, you're going to see other things in your life change too, right? It's like when you start working out every day, you're going to naturally start eating better. And when you naturally start eating better, you're going to also maybe start drinking more water. And when you're doing all that, you're going to be sleeping better. So one good habit turns into the next good habit just almost naturally. They're like little wins you give yourself, right? Like, did it today. Yay, I feel good. It's a win. I did one great self-care thing for me today. I got in the shower and I used my Mary Kay cleanser and I got out, put on my day cream and my moisturizer. I got one good win in for the day. So then make your bed too. Make your bed. You got two big wins. You're doing great. So let's talk about how can we be sure that your skincare routine, your system is right for you. Well, I have a great opportunity for you. Okay, so we have two really great things that you can do to make sure you're using the right products, okay? Right. One of them, yes, doing your skincare. Doesn't it make you feel good when you do your face? Me too. Twice a day, morning and night. Yep. Using the right skincare is so important. Yeah. All right. So here's a great opportunity that I have for you. Okay. So we have the Mary Kay skincare app. It's go onto Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Find it. This is what it looks like. And you can follow the directions on there. Take a picture of your skin and it's going to scan your face and it's going to tell you these are the products that would be best for you. Then you're going to connect with your consultant. You can send her your results and you're going to connect with her and she's going to help you go through that list and piece together a great system that's going to work for you. If you're not a 100% skincare guru and you need simplified, she will help simplify that whole list. Okay. So that's one thing that you can do. And hang with me because if you do either one of these, I got a gift for you. Okay, here's your other thing. We have profile cards that most of us keep on our customers. It's called a profile. And so your consultant has these in her fingertips. She probably has one with your name on it and some notes on the back. And we like to redo these at least once a year. I like to do them twice a year, just a real quick checkup. But if you're not an app girl, if you're like, don't want the app, can't figure it out, too complicated, the profile is the way to go. And so here is my challenge to you. Okay. We want to make sure you're using the right things. And so here's the challenge. You or your consultant, if she knows you're on tonight, she might be following up with you. I'm going to challenge you to schedule an update conversation with your consultant. It's just a phone call, to go over the results for your app. It's a phone call to do your profile card, maybe a Zoom appointment so she can see you face to face, kind of you can show her where your concerns are. Just call and tell her, yeah, I want an update. I want to see what I'm using. Let's go over everything. Hold the appointment by January 15th, and you are going to get a free gift from me. And I'm going to show you. They're going to call me. The consultants are going to call and say, hey, Becky set up an appointment with me. We got it all scheduled. Once your appointment is scheduled and held, once your appointment's scheduled, your name's going to go on my list. You're number one on my list. And then once it's held, she's going to call and tell me that it's held. And you, which way is my basket? You're going to get a gift from this basket. And I'm going to pick out my favorites first. So the first people that do it are going to get my favorites. And then we're going to kind of dwindle down from there. But I have something for every one of you that will be willing to do an update. Okay. So Melissa, yay, she already has somebody. Yeah, you want to do this Skin Analyzer app for sure. Yeah. So anybody, just contact your consultant and let her know. I just want an update. Like do an update. Let's go over what I'm already using. Let's refresh, restart. And you're going to get a great gift from me. So consultants, just as soon as you get the appointment booked, shoot me the name of your customer so I can get them on my list from top to bottom and we can get gifts out. Okay. One more thing before we go. We got 3 minutes. I like to try and keep these under 30 minutes. Next week, I have a fun event next week. Here we go. It's called Ask Me Anything. It's going to be held next Tuesday, January 9th at 7. And this is going to be fun because I want to get to know you more. You can find out more about me, about our products, about our company. It can be about anything that you want. And here is another challenge to win another prize from me. Are you ready? This is what you got to do. You have to either private message me and ask me a question. It can be about something we talked about tonight if you want. It can be something about the pink Cadillacs or the trips that I've been on or I don't know. You can ask me it's ask me anything. You can ask me anything. So you're going to go ahead and ask your questions. You can private message me or in the Facebook group under this post, under the Ask Me Anything post, type your question in. If I answer your question live and you are with us, you have to be there. If I'm reading, here's a question from Melissa. Melissa wants to know, blah, 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 blah. I will answer the question. And if you're there with us live, you are going to get a free gift from me. So that is coming up on Tuesday, January 9th, 7 o'clock. It's going to be fun. It can be anything you guys want it to be. So you can go ahead and ask away. We'd love to answer your questions and let you know a little more about Mary Kay and about our great products. It will be so much fun to have you there. And I appreciate you guys being with us tonight. This was fun. Hope you learned a little bit about New Year, New You. What changed in the last year? Hopefully you've been using all your skincare and you see an improvement from year to year. You want to keep going with that, right? But we will help with anything that we can. We love being your consultant. We love servicing you. We love sharing our products with you. And if there's anything else you need, we'll talk to you later. It's been fun. Thanks for joining me. Bye, everybody.